This commando does not go as fast as Axton. At least not most of the time. Sometimes you can get real fast. And technically it's uncapped, so you can go faster than Axton on the right day. Now we wait. Ah, yes, the standard location. I'm looking for 2 logs, just 2. They both require scorched acres. So last run was like real disappointing since I was steamrolling and I didn't get scorched acres after the first time. Doesn't have that kind of range. Dude, they don't even have to patch out Scorched Acres. They just have to continue not patching in the environment log spawn or the Grove Tender monster log. That's all they have to do. When I finally got the Rally Point Delta log, I got it twice on the same level, which is really funny. But that was the one that took me the longest at that time when, you know, I had all the others that were available. Alright, this is a good start. Yes, the Grove Tenders from the July update. Or June update. It was June, I think. But anyway, yes, the Grove Tender is in the one that came with Scorched Acres. I don't have its monster log yet because I am unlucky. I have killed many of them. Many! And none of them have dropped it. It's just how life goes, I guess. I got Clay Templar, like, immediately. This is good. Nope. I can think of one way you could maybe get rid of the Prime subscription reminder on your screen. But no, it should disappear just by, like, mousing over it and then, you know, mousing away from it. I don't know. Yeah, Grove Tender only spawns on 1 level. But I've killed so many of it, still. Like, I usually end up fighting 3 of them at once, every other run, pretty much. Don't most chairs recline? Isn't that just like normal? Wow, that range. Gas, gas, gas is good stuff. I mean, I guess it's not all that powerful, but it's got reach. Dang, I just wanted you to catch on fire, you know. Just do gas things. Wait, are you like a chest? Oh, I got a turtle too. Would you look at that? Now, if this drops the fire band, I'm gonna be like so happy. I'm safe here. You're in my corner. You know, I'm still like kind of happy, I guess. But I don't have any real crit chance, so this is not useful yet. But later it will be. No, fire band does more damage. And does, like, it has a lasting hitbox. It's very useful. But both are very good. 6.5 minutes is solid as well. Why are you so jumpy? Yeah, the hack goes really well with my dome. Wait, Ninja's moving to Mixer? I just saw this in a tweet. I'm sure they paid him bunches of money. But dang, that's crazy. Yo, Stealth Simmons, thanks for the 100 bits. I mean, I don't think that he was in any danger of not being successful, though. Even if Fortnite isn't as popular. I'm sure he was still doing fine. I should buy the movement speed, but hey, you know, screw it. I mean, do you think that... Is he the only reason that Fortnite's top game on Twitch most of the time? I feel like that can't be. It can't just be Ninja. Is it even still the top game on Twitch all the time? Like, I mean, I guess it probably would be. It makes sense for it to be. Between Fortnite and League. Makes sense. Well, yeah, new releases are, or like big major preview things are naturally gonna take top, or like a big tournament or something. Any of that stuff will take the top spot for, you know, that period of time. This isn't Call of Duty. That's probably just like a preview thing right now. They're like showing it off somewhere. Big reveal, like big streamers or something. They've got Shroud playing. Yeah, right. Like, it makes sense. They're making a new Modern Warfare. So yeah, there's the old one, but then there's also the new one. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong. Like, it's fine if a lot of people will go watch Mixer, right? Like, Twitch doesn't have to be the only platform. And I think that they're probably making a good decision if they're willing to offer Ninja enough money to go stream on Mixer instead. Who else is going to get the people to try it out, right? Get some of the biggest streamers to get people to even give it a chance. Right? And if they're willing to put the money in to get Ninja to do it, I'm sure they'll get some other big streamers. You know, I think that they're going to make a good push, probably. I'm sure they'll do all right. Still the wrong band. Or not a band. And like if I don't know. If someone like Ninja's willing to do it, I feel like the offer has to be really, really good. I'm going that way. Alright, I mean, healing's good. Where was the teleporter? It was down there. Alright, I'm starting to get enough gas that it's actually getting some kills. I'll tell you, Mixer hasn't sent me an offer. I'm going backwards. Should heal. I am like super curious what kind of offer they make though. Like, is it like they'll guarantee a minimum income? Because that'd be pretty crazy. Especially if it's for someone with, you know, as much income on Twitch as Ninja. So I wonder what they offer. If it's a lump sum, I almost feel like that's even like, that's gotta be even more impressive, right? I'm sure that he wouldn't do bad. Like, he'll do fine anywhere he goes. Facebook has emailed me. I'm like, you know, nope. Yeah, Facebook has streaming. And they actually do have, like, you know, they pay people to start using it and whatnot. I don't think they even asked me for exclusivity. I think they just wanted me to start streaming there sometimes. I was like, but like, Facebook. I wanted more gas. Wait, I have an extra jump? Oh my goodness, this changes everything. It actually doesn't really change anything, but... I mean, the whole, like, streaming services thing. It's like a very, very lesser thing in the same vein as, like, the Epic Store, right? If a streaming service wants to pay someone for exclusive streams, the difference is you don't have to pay to watch them over there. You just have to use a site that you're unfamiliar with or don't prefer to watch it, right? Like, maybe you have to make another account as well. But I think that the difference is because you don't have to, like, buy into it at all in any way. You don't have to spend money to do it. It's, like, comparatively totally fine. There's, like, it's whatever. And I think it's good for them to pay for exclusivity. And I mean, honestly, it's probably... Like, it'll probably be good for Epic to pay for exclusivity later when they have a better store. It just kind of sucks that they're doing it so early, right? I need movement speed. Could print some. I mean, I don't think I want to do anything on Facebook. I will probably never ever watch a Facebook stream. But, like, I've just never been on Mixer. I don't know how I feel about it. Am I playing fish? Yeah, I can roll. Alright, gas is good. Okay, no chests. All good. Attack speed? Flying bighorn bison. I don't think I liked that. Yeah, I don't think that reboots are like a big deal. And I mean, Modern Warfare came out a really long time ago now. Like the first Modern Warfare came out in like 2006 or 2005 or something, I feel. Must have been 2005, because, no, 2007? Either way, that's 12 years, even if it's 2007. Because I think Modern Warfare 2 was 2009, and they go alternating years, so it was probably 2007. So I don't really think that there's anything wrong with rebooting it. I mean, they did the remaster, but also, whatever. Modern Warfare remastered, and now we just have a new Modern Warfare. I just remember that Modern Warfare 2 came out in 2009, because that's where I dumped, like, so much time. That was, like, what I did in 2009. I played Modern Warfare 2. I'll do it. Be nice if I had a little more healing, though. Still, gas will be nice. I also played a lot of Borderlands 1 in 2009, maybe more 2010, since that came out in like September. Ah, this is like a perfect 10-year difference, huh? Ukulele printer? I'm all about this. What did it give up? Bandolier? I ain't even mad. Okay. You guys gotta stop. It's gotta stop. I don't like this. I do have this, though. More gas. Is Borderlands 1 or Borderlands 2 better? It depends on what way you're asking, really. They both do some things better than the other. Borderlands 1 does have better menus. Better gun sound design. Better visual gun design, in my opinion, because they don't look like toys. Which one do I prefer? I mean, I have a lot more hours in Borderlands 2, but that's just because there's more community around it, and then there are mods and things that I do sometimes. But I absolutely prefer Borderlands 1 in like every way, pretty much, except replayability. It's just not as replayable a game because you can't reset your playthrough. Yeah, fall damage doesn't matter. It is a fake issue. Like, yes, it exists, but it doesn't matter. Borderlands 2 has better maps. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. They definitely learned a lot about map design, like quest design. The quests in Borderlands 1, like the side quests, some of them are like pretty, you know, basic stuff. Arena design, bad in Borderlands 1. Moxie Arena is not great. I mean, of course, a lot of aspects of writing have improved as well over time. Like, you know, it's not just all plain and simple one game's better, of course. Both games are great. And from what I played of Borderlands 3, it seems like Borderlands 3 is taking a lot of the elements from Borderlands 1 that I really appreciated and liked. Not like, you know, everything. It's not going to be Borderlands 1 again. But, like, it seems like it's mixing in a lot of the good stuff that they kind of lost. So, you know, I'll appreciate that. Nah, Borderlands is a funny game. Of course people care about the writing. Not like so much the story. Like, yeah, okay, whatever, the story, you get it. But like the way they present the story, the way they present the characters, and especially side quests, yeah, absolutely the writing is important. That's also part of the reason a lot of people didn't like pre-sequel. Like, they just, you know, didn't like the way that it was written. Oh, I don't like this at all. Okay, this is fine. I think that some of the ways in which Borderlands 1 avoided taking itself, or not Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2 avoided taking itself even slightly seriously kind of got to me. Like, I don't know. The game's just like very over the top ridiculous. And I think that it's like I don't want it all the time. But it's much more of a presented game than Borderlands 1. Borderlands 1 is just kind of like, I don't know. The story isn't always as focused in the story missions as it is in Borderlands 2. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with the more hands-off approach that Borderlands 1 probably unintentionally, but like totally ended up taking. No, I think Face McShooty is great. Like, that's funny. It's a side mission. It's one-off. But as someone who has played the main story of Borderlands 2 far more times than most people, like, it's very easy to see the flaws. And I haven't played the main story of Borderlands 1 all that many times, so it's easy not to see them there. Like, it's a very biased thing. What about the Bane? I mean, you know, talking guns are funny. I don't use them, so I don't have to get tired of them. Like, they want to add more of them, whatever. They're all side quest rewards. You never have to use them even after doing a side quest, so like, whatever. Like, I'm not bothered by extra content. Like, you know, they add more content that I don't have to deal with ever anyway. So why would I be mad about the extra content, basically? Oh my gosh, there's shrines of the mountain all the time. Yeah, we do use the cutie killer in pre-sequel. Cutie killer's great. And hilarious. I love it. The oxygen mechanic like hardly matters in pre-sequel. I like the movement in pre-sequel. Like, I really like all of the verticality they added. And I think that they did a pretty good job about including the verticality in some of the map design. Like, I think that pre-sequel really did take, in some manners, not in all manners or anything, of course, but like, it really did take an evolution kind of approach to Borderlands still. Like, it's still iterated. There's still stuff that can be learned from the way they designed it, and can and should be included in Borderlands 3, for example. I mean, they have a lot more freedom to do verticality in Borderlands 3, even without, like, oxygen and stuff. Just because of the 3D map, I am frickin' dead. Yeah, just because of the 3D map. I wasn't paying attention to my health, mostly. I could have probably healed and maybe I wouldn't have died. But, I mean, I only had, the little guy, the wood sprite. So I maybe would have died anyway. It doesn't really matter, though. Because there's also a shock ball on me, so it might have killed me. I just don't know how much damage it was that I took. So... Start off with the movement speed, I'm down. Well, maybe we'll have a robot with a giant hammer eventually. We just gotta be patient. Is the teleporter up top? No. Kind of bummed that I died, though. I mean, still, it's because I was mostly reading chat, probably. I wasn't really paying too much attention to my health. Even though it was glass, it's because I felt powerful. I didn't feel I was in danger, and then I was in danger. And by in danger, I mean dead. I figured turtles would protect me. I don't think that just because a character is 2D dependent that they won't like have a chance at making it into this game. They just have to replace some skills. I think that's fine. Replacing skills. I've done it already. Mercenary, though, is definitely the most direct that they could have done. Huntress... Yeah, they changed Arrow Rain. Or, well, they gave us Arrow Rain. Cool. Well, they told us that the next character, the returning character, was not Miner. Could be Bandit, since Bandit was like something that they seem to have messed with in the game already to like start building. Well, I'm not gonna end up using that, that's pretty much for sure. Or, it could be Sniper. Sniper's the dream for me. Acrid's the other dream. That is a lot of these guys. That was a terrible shot. Like, if I could have two characters, they'd be Sniper and Acrid. No question. Well, I mean, okay, I've picked up the item and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to end up using this. And I was like, okay, how can I use this to, like, you know, make it feel useful? It was a favor to the item. I wanted it to feel like it mattered. And that was the most useful case that I could come up with for it. This is a lot of beetles. If only I had some gasoline. Alright, more charges, I guess. That's cool. How good was Sniper in the first one? Sniper was real strong, but kind of hard to play, at least for me. Like, since a lot of your... Basically, you just rely on standing still a lot, and standing still is very difficult to get away with in 2D space. It's still difficult in this game, but like it's a little more doable, maybe? Maybe? Alright, well, I might... Yeah, that's not good. And I mean, of course, your movement skill as the sniper, at least in Risk of Rain 1, hopefully they change it, is a backdash, which is something that they showed us they're willing to still put in the game with Rex, because Rex's movement skill, if you use it for movement, is a backdash. And I really don't like backdashes, especially, like, or actually pretty much exclusively because of 3D space. I didn't mind them at all in Risk of Rain 1, but I don't like backdashing in 3D space at all. So, like, I personally hope that they would do something different with Sniper than the backdash, but, like, if not, well, you know, so be it. But I don't know what other movement skill they could give the character that isn't, you know, just like Commando's role. That's the thing. Teleporter pads? That would be, like, interesting. Did I make 63? Yeah, I made 63. Mons? Grappling hook? I'd be down with the grappling hook. I'd like that one, I think. That's a good idea. The question is... Oh, he dropped it. Alright. How much do they limit the range, basically? And if you use it and you don't hook something, so like, you try to move, but you fail to move anywhere, do you still lose your charge for it? Because that sucks, if so. Like, I would not like that. But at the same time, it would make sense for you to lose the charge, right? Like, I mean, you still used your skill. But, like, it'd just be annoying. I would like it if it were forgiving, but at the same time, Sniper is a very unforgiving character in the first game, I feel. So I don't think it would... And, I mean, the game is generally rather unforgiving. I don't feel like it would be out of place for it to take the charge from you. I just think it would be frustrating sometimes when you mess up. But, like, I don't think it'd be a bad thing if it took the charge, even if you miss. Yeah, the first game you had active reload. I'm sure they would add active reload again. Like, why wouldn't they? That's nothing to do with 3D space, so it's, like, very easy to count as a staple of the Sniper as a character. Oh my goodness. Another one. Yeah, if they put a target on it so you can tell that you're, Oh, nice. So that you can tell that you're gonna hit something for the grappling hook? Yeah, I love it. Like, it could just pretty much be similar to the way the capacitor displays, but, like, it could go on the ground. Because, you know, obviously you want to grapple the ground or an object. Not the same exact reticle or anything, but, like, a similar one would work. Faster charge if you miss. So, like, it still takes it, but instead of, say, a 7-second cooldown, it's a 4-second cooldown or something. Yeah, that's also, like, a reasonable thing. Still punishes you for missing, but doesn't fully punish you for missing. I think I'd also really like if the grappling hook could be used as a stun. Basically, this is the grappling hook from Gungeon, but without unlimited range. But if you could use it as a stun, that would be really good for the sniper, I think. But other than that, like, other than the movement skill, I think that sniper just transfers perfectly from the first game to this game, if they want to make the character. Which is why I feel like it's a really obvious choice, because that's one that they can port. They could port it 1-to-1 if they wanted. Acrid, they can't do 1-to-1. They have to change, in my opinion, your movement skill, the 3, the poison that follows you when you run. I've got to change that because it wouldn't be very useful. And they would have to change the 2, which they could actually keep the same 2, but just make it like a cone instead of a line, basically, and that'd be fine. Otherwise, Acrid would work fine, I think. Obviously, Acrid's 4. I guess you'd probably want at least a little bit of, like, forgiving aim. Not, like, actual aim assist or homing on it. Maybe a little bit, though. Like, a tiny bit. Just, like, if you're within a few feet to the side, it works. Or maybe it's just a large projectile. Like, either way. But Acrid's 4 would be so good in this game. So good. Then I'm imagining you put Acrid on the same team as a Rex, and you're just unstoppable. Everyone is dead all the time. Like, Rex snares them all, weakens them. You get a big puddle of poison from your movement skill in the snare. And then you just give them epidemic. Insane. They'd be made for each other. Holy moly. Character that attacks using a whip. Yeah, you know, I think I like this with two fuel cells. I'm pretty into this. Okay, you're gonna get, oh, you're gonna get crit, and then it's not gonna matter if you fly into the wall. I'm just saying I could see myself being an Acrid main if they brought Acrid back instead of Rex and Huntress. But, you know, I really like Rex and I really, really like Huntress. I can also see myself being a sniper main. Very easily. Mechanically, I really do like how Sniper is made in the first game. I really do. And I think that in 3D, the character would work like so well. So yeah, I would I would very reasonably be a Sniper main. Okay, so I don't really want a Jester here. I guess I'm mostly here to look at these, and I do really want a meat hook, but I don't want it. Like, I only have 6 green items, and I want all of them, except, like, the Rose Buckler, I guess. Like, I think I'm just gonna not go with anything here. Because if I take Jester with the fuel cells, yeah, I have a pretty quick cooldown, but I really like the burst damage of being able to actually activate 3 at once. So I feel like I lose out overall, because I think I can handle mobs, but I think that, of course I can also handle bosses, but I think that handling bosses way more effectively because of having the ability to just triple up on drones. I think that's pretty good. Of course that'll fall off, and then later I can get a Jester or something. What if they brought back Chef, but changed absolutely nothing, so it's totally useless in 3D? I like it. I like the way you think. Nice. Fine. Don't go where I want you to. I'm taking more attack speed, even though I could take another guillotine. I already have 1 guillotine, which is the most important one. Of course, more, it stacks super well, so it's like good to have, but the more I can use my railgun, probably the better. And normally I'm not much of one to railgun too much, so... I like mixing it up. I'd love more crit. Okay, I got a sticky bomb anyway. It's not so bad. I didn't even like Enforcer in the first game. Oops, I wasn't even looking. Good damage output. Okay, so like, I haven't really needed to heal, so I'm very down with this. This is a good burst DPS thing that, again, I kind of... this one I don't mind as much having Gesture with. I think this one's good with Gesture. And okay, reasonably speaking, you should always have one of these on cooldown, so I should use it at least once every time it's charged to 3. Oh my god. No, Gesture only activates the one of your active slot. Like the active slot that you have selected. The slot that is active. So, you can actually choose when to gesture either of your items with multi as long as you're willing to only use one attack. Cool. Yes, more. Yeah, if Jester activated both slots, that would be kind of crazy. But I'd be down. So with a 40% crit chance, I'm like, you know, that's pretty good. Nice. Coil goes on top of everyone's head. That's just where it sits. Where else would a bird sit? Alright, boss, you have been sentenced to die. Sound Engine has, you know, just consequently died with you. Dang, they can't keep up. It's healing too much. The drones are gonna start dying. Dude, you're getting... That was a bummer. I hate the Dune Strider. I'm not happy with you. I wish I had, like, healing items. Those would be awesome right now. Anyway, obviously I didn't get my monster log or my environment log. So, Scorched Acres. So yeah, healing items are kind of like the priority. Pretty, I want those. We've spawned in the cave again. It's not a real healing item for anyone except the engineer. $251, that's average. Means the legendary will cost 40-30. Okay, I don't think I have any keys. Doesn't look like it. I can't see them immediately, but I'm also very bad at finding items in my list. I don't think out of combat was an inconsistent term in Risk of Rain 1, was it? Or at least I don't think they misused it. Like, when something was different from out of combat, I don't think that the phrase out of combat was used. Red Whip, you couldn't use skills, and didn't it say... I don't know. But yeah, I guess Sprouting Egg, you just couldn't be taking damage. Which is how it is in this game as well, I think. I mean, no, I haven't played Risk of Rain 1 in a while. It's entirely possible that you're just correct, and I'm not correct, and I'm misremembering, and I'm just thinking of this game. Yes, 50% crit chance. Yo, George Hopkins, thank you for the host. How does gesture work with the capacitor? As soon as it locks onto an enemy for, like, even a frame, it will activate on that enemy. So if the reticle ever thinks about appearing, then it'll attack. This game is just straight up better than Risk of Rain 1. I don't really feel a need to go back so far. Tiny Meme Lord, thanks so much for the 3-month sub. Thanks very, very much. I appreciate the continued support. I mean, yes, they're different types of games, but like this is just straight up a better application of the Risk of Rain formula. And it's considered a sequel. I just, like... To me, there's not really a reason to play the first one when the second one exists. Just walks down the chains like it's nothing. You know what? I guess that really just depends on how you define better. Never mind. I was excited and then I wasn't. I guess I would have lived if I had this last run, though. Wow, all these 50% crits and I didn't get one. Wait, did I even open that chest? I think I didn't. Yeah, I'm thinking of better in a very much broader sense than you then. That's like the big difference. I just think that as like an application of their formula, this is a better game because it has basically more room for skill. It's more satisfying and fun. It's generally able to be fairer in a lot of ways. Not to say that it is always fair. And obviously it, you know, being a 3D game just has prettier art, I guess. But that one's more subjective. Let's use 2 of these. Can't shoot you. Yeah, okay. Kind of hoping for Soulbound, but then I'll have to stay on this item a lot if I want to like really optimize damage, basically. I think that they understand that some of the elite types in the first game were bad and won't bring them back. Like the ones that heal other enemies, that sucks. Don't want that. The ones that shot missiles that were homing and like stupid and ruin your, like, they ruin things. Don't want that. I think they know that. I think that they are like, yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I have enough money. Let's hit it up. Alright. And the teleporter was over there. Not a shrine in the mountain for once. Okay, so like, yeah, there's a lot of crossfire going on here, but like, it would be cool if you guys wanted to attack this boss with me while you were still alive. It seems they did. Predatory, I mean, that's cool. I have a good crit chance, so I'll get more predatory stacks. Alright, that went pretty well. Well, I mean, I do actually feel that way, though. Like, when I think, oh, I could play Risk of Rain right now. I don't think, oh, I could play Risk of Rain 1 right now. Because I just think this game is better executed, basically. It's like, they feel the same kind of fun that I'm looking for, but this one just does it better. Oh, there's the lunar coin. I was not looking. Maybe. I didn't hear it, so that's like my own problem. Ah, well, I got 82 of them. I wonder if that counted as 2 crits. Gas, gas, gas. Go with her. Ah, there's my Shrine of the Mountain. Alright. Go grab it. I'm good on my use items, so I don't need to go hit that equipment barrel. Let's just hit this to... you know what? Keep going, I guess. This is so much better for predatory instincts. Just because it's always going to be up. There's no way that I'm not going to crit 7 times or whatever. Since I think I have 3 of them now. Don't need combat. I think I'm already done here. Alright, Shrine of the Mountain, what do you got for me? Just one. Alright, let's all team up. I was like so far above that and it still like set me on fire. I ain't about that. Once again, my lack of healing items is like really apparent. Is that healing items? No, I thought, oh well, it is, but I thought that I saw a scythe for a second, and I was like, oh, heck yeah. But now I just have all the barrier in the world, so I guess this is fine. I'm a shock elite, which is pretty cool. I think that the music getting like, there's a word for it, and I like had it in my head, and it's just gone. It's not like it's because it's not muted, but it's, you know, it's dulled. It's muffled. Muffled is the one. I came up with it as you both typed that. I think that's a really good touch. Yes, I think that was something cool to have thought of. No, not this level again. Ow. I'll be over here. Good talk. My goodness. I don't win this DPS race. I don't win the healing race either. Like, basically that was just a dumb game of chicken. Alright, I guess I'll finish up over here first. Looks like I'm good over there. Oh my gosh, even my fireworks get the elite effects? That's crazy. I feel like I probably knew that. And I mean, why wouldn't they? I haven't had both bands at all today. Yeah, looks like I have no reason to go up there. There's some crit. That's what I'm looking for mostly. See if I can get to 100% before the run ends. I'm not going to do an extra loop this one. Well, you unlock the bands, like, you fight the special enemies that drop the bands, like as an unlock. So that's basically the achievement for having both bands, right? Because like killing the couple is the unlock for them. That's like basically the same thing then. Why always Beetle Queen? Wow. That happened. That poor guy did have 40 fire stacks. I got one to 60 earlier. That's pretty silly. Charo, thank you for the 21 months with Prime. That's right, your sub can drink now. If we ignore the like months versus years thing. It's 21. Didn't ask, you know, are you 21 years old? They just asked, are you 21? Like, in a sense, yes. Knockback isn't strong enough on these guys to actually have them hit the wall for damage. That's like only a thing for wisps and jellyfish, I guess, really. Yeah, this game will be in early access until like sometime next year. Dude, no, it's not that whenever I butcher a boss, I have a higher chance of getting Red Whip. It's just whenever I kill a boss, I have like a 50% chance to get Red Whip and a 50% chance to get something else. Well, they said that when the game is out of early access, they will still probably do, like, I don't know if they said multiple. I think it was like 1 or 2 content updates, if not more. Like, I think they basically just said there will probably still be content updates and general support after the game is out of early access, yes. DLC, I mean, I don't know about, like, what kind of DLC. Probably in the same vein as Risk of Rain 1, where they added some items and characters and whatnot, but I don't think there was paid DLC for Risk of Rain 1, so it's like, yeah, and there'll be updates. Wow. I think Risk of Rain 1 had 2 major updates after release, but I could be totally wrong. Because I don't think I got into Risk of Rain 1 until it was out of early access already. So I could have missed like one before that, basically, before I got into it. Oh my gosh. Actual legendary chests. They're real. Oh man, I've become fired, haven't I? Oh no, that was just I was the fire. I am the danger. Oh, so pretty. Yeah, yeah. I'll just let you guys spew out some DPS for me. See what you accomplish. Not like it takes that long for them to recharge anyway. Oh, I'm barely not there. Now I'm there. I think the Malachite is still alive. Brain stocks. That could be fun. I can't really chuck these that fast, can I? That's disappointing. Alright, so I'm not too excited about brain stocks. It's true, that is my third brain stocks of the day. Okay, I need to kill this. This is like your problem. Okay, I am still capable of healing. Oh my gosh. So much sky garbage. We gotta go. Everything is bad. I really just need that to die. Like, that's what I need. It's chasing me, dude. Okay, it's dead. Everything is now okay, and I'm a Malachite now. So, oh, frick. Forgot that they spawned the urchins. The urchin is owning me. Oh, yes, of course, another brain stocks. I just don't understand. If only it had been more Vulture instead. Like, Wake of Vultures, I would like to be elite longer. Still, that's 2 runs today where I've had 2 brain stocks. That's not normal. Five syringes is pretty cool, though. Alright, boss fight. Seems I haven't killed any elites lately. Oh, there we go. Sound engine doesn't like it. That's how you know I'm doing it right. I guess I only got 2 imps, huh? Oh no, there's a third. I sure am critting a lot. think it died while it was hiding from me. Is that the other band? Oh, heck yeah, now I got both of them. This is pretty wild. That was a lot of murder. Myrtle, if you will. How many jumps do I have? Just 2. That was pretty good, though. 87 moon runes.